What's going on, everybody? Well, I'm here in St. Augustine, Florida. Just finished prepping a load. You can see the load behind me. These are big aluminum pipes. They're just big aluminum pipes. And they are going to Gainesville, Georgia. Load probably weighs about 44,000 pounds. So because of the weight of this load, I'm gonna leave my axles split. And if you look, you see one axle there and one axle there. So the axles are split. The reason I have them split is because it allows me to carry 40,000 pounds on the rear of the trailer. If they're together, I can only carry 34,000 pounds. So it's pretty late, still a little under the weather, so I'm gonna actually go home and have a big old steak and a potato. And you'll notice how this is strapped down. There's 5 sets of straps for every kind of section of pipe. You know, the securement piece of this job is fun to me, by the way, but it's also one of the most important parts of this job because you want to make sure that you never leave stuff unsecured. And this company's policy is DOT +1, and I'll go into that here in a little bit later, but look forward to talking to y'all later. Here we go. What's going on, fam? How's everybody doing? I'm in Gainesville, Georgia, getting ready to get this load of logs off. You can see them behind me. So just hang out, watch what I do. We'll talk soon. One of the things you always want to make sure of is that you have the proper PPE, personal protection, protective equipment, and don't cut corners on it. Why not? Now I'm going to go do the other side. One of the things that's very important is that I'm going to be throwing these straps over, and when I throw the straps over, I want to make sure that I'm very careful and that you don't just sling them because somebody could be walking by. So every time before you throw a strap, you want to look under your truck, make sure there's not a person sitting over there. And on a load like this, you can actually see through the load and you're not going to hurt somebody. So let's go over to the other side. All right, so we're positioned on the other side. Let's go ahead and knock this out. Again, remember, it's important as I throw these straps over that I'm cognizant of who's on the other side from a safety standpoint. I'm not boinking someone upside the head. Grab it low. Okay, so all the straps are undone now. I'm gonna go throw those on the other side and start reeling up straps. Need one more tool. No reason to work hard if we can work smart, right? Straps are pulled up. All I really need to do now is tighten them up, because once I start driving, the way that they are now, they're just kind of barely tight. If I don't tighten them up, the wind's going to actually pull those out. This top part can pop out, it's dangling, get caught up in the tire, and you don't know what's going to happen. so we're at a point right now where we can get unloaded. So now the waiting game starts. Part of it, you know, it's just part of it. We're gonna sit and wait for a while. Hopefully they'll come out and they will, you know, get me unloaded. We'll see what happens. I got until 6 o'clock to get to the next place, so I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these straps up. All right, let's go knock the other side out. Shouldn't take but a second because there's very few to do on the other side. You know, have that knocked out in no time at all. Well, so we're done. All I can do is wait now. I've come here a couple of times before, and I forget this gentleman's name, but he's good, he's quick. He'll have me done here in 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You can see the truck shaking a little bit. That's because he's yanking stuff off the back. Now, one thing from a safety standpoint that I like to do when the forklift driver is actually unloading my trailer, I like to be up here in the front of the truck. This kind of, there's an imaginary wall right here, the back of my driver's seat. I like to be forward of that because he can see me, I can see him. On a load like this, they're gonna unload everything off one side anyway. And then I have to back out of here. Oh my gosh, that's the challenge because this place is beyond tight. But we're gonna try to do it anyway, get this trailer out of here. Not sure how I'm gonna do it. Safety first, I'll stop, get out and look as often as I need to. There's no pride on the line. Pride gets compromised when you hit something, and it's jacked up back there today. So I'll have to actually jackknife the trailer, drag the front axle, which will be okay because I'll be empty. You don't ever wanna do that when you have a load on your trailer, especially when it's your trailer. But you won't want to deface company property either. So hang tight, it's got to be done in a second, and we'll be out of here.